Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to a video. So let's talk about these 6 new episodes and whether or not they are boring, because that is something I am seeing a lot in the comment section. Like, it's not that people are saying these episodes are necessarily bad, because the quality of them are obviously really good, but some people are saying that they just don't care for them. They are just very boring. And you also have an argument that, well, these are just bonus episodes. We weren't supposed to be getting them, so just be grateful that we have these episodes. It's better than nothing. And so I want to get my thoughts on this whole entire topic. So if you are new here and you want more Walking Dead content like this, just make sure to hit subscribe. I also wanted to mention, make sure that you hit the notification bell and that you are subscribed if you've already subscribed, because a lot of people are saying that they're not getting my videos and also that they've been subscribed, but for some reason they're not subscribed and they have to like resubscribe. I know sometimes there's like weird glitches and weird things like that with like sub boxes and things. So yeah, it depends, because a couple of people have actually told me, or at least I've seen in the comment section, that I think it was like a week ago or something, a week or two ago, that was the first video they saw from me in like months. They've been subscribed the entire time, but it just popped in. So that's a little weird. I don't really know how to fix stuff like that, but I just have to say, yeah, just make sure you're subscribed if you want content from me anyways, and hit the notification bell, because that could make a difference, right? Like that could be mostly what it is. Anyways, I just wanted to throw that out there. And so now that we're going into episode 21, which that episode has a lot of people divided, and I've actually heard some things about the episode. I'm not going to talk about it in here because it's too spoilery, but yeah, if that's the case, if that is a lot of the episode, I'm definitely not looking forward to it. I don't know if it's going to be bad though. Like, that's the thing. Like, if you want my actual opinion on these episodes, it is what I've been saying. Like, they are good episodes, but I wasn't a fan of the last one, which was Splinter, the Princess and Commonwealth episode. I liked the princess's, or Paolo Lazzaro's, performance as the princess. I liked the Commonwealth, but I wanted a lot more, and it was more a princess backstory and therapy session episode, right? And like, I'm not making fun of that at all. I'm really not. It's just that's all the episode was. Episode 19 was very much like first of all these episodes are kind of filler. There's variations of it. I think the least filler for sure will be the episode 17. I know they focus on some Maggie and Herschel stuff there, but I could picture that episode actually being a part of The Walking Dead. I know there was some Reaper stuff and it really focused on Maggie and Daryl away from Alexandria, but that is something I could see us getting in the final season, right? That makes some sense. So besides that, the Daryl and Leah one, I think that one was all right. It's not a bad episode. It's a really interesting character thing, I think, for Daryl. The Father Gabriel and Aaron one, again, that's my favorite one so far of all these episodes. It's such a fantastic episode. Robert Patrick, Seth Gilliam, and Ross Marquand. It's like I can't say enough about that episode. Obviously, it's not like in the top 10, but it's a great episode of The Walking Dead. It's a great zombie apocalyptic story, and it's talking about the concepts of good and evil, and I guess selfishness and liars, and just all of that. And I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And then we get to the princess one, which again, it wasn't necessarily bad, but that's the thing. Like, my whole thing with these episodes, the way I'm interpreting them is, I'm not saying they're just bonus episodes, because I think that, yeah, you could just label it bonus episodes, and that's what they've been doing. Like, they're not saying this is like real Walking Dead story episodes. This is just extra stuff. But you also, if you're going to release stuff like this, if you're going to release Walking Dead content, you also want it to be very good, right? And I would say it does match that. In terms of filming, in terms of the performances and stuff and the writing, I would say that it does for the most part match it, at least with some episodes. Now we get into episode 21, which is where this debate is starting to... This is where I'm seeing everything online right now. And so I'm really interested in how the fan reaction is going to be to this episode, because it's like every single week since episode 17, it's starting to go more and more negative. Obviously, this is going to stop, because Here's Negan is... That's going to be just, well, I have to watch it to judge it for myself, but just based off of early reviewers and their opinion on the episode, it's mind-blowing. It's really good. But based on what people have said about episode 21, I don't even know if the episode was really worth telling. It could have just literally did 5 episodes, and if not even that, maybe even do something else with the story. Like, I don't really get the point of it. Again, I have to watch the episode to see, but I could see the argument there to be made. And so, are these 6 new episodes boring? I mean, yeah, kind of. There's some boringness to it. Like when the final season begins, I'm gonna love it. Like every episode, I'm gonna be so excited for the next one because we won't know what's happening in episode 5 or 6 or 7, right? We're not gonna have footage from that, unless actually in the general trailer there might be some footage from those episodes, but we won't know what's happening literally at all. Whereas with these 6 new episodes, we know, and we've known for a few months what each episode was going to be about. So there's no level of excitement in that sense. A lot of that is gone, but they are literally just that. They are Walking Dead bonus episodes. I'm kind of on both sides of this, to be honest. Like some episodes I like and some episodes I don't like, and I do agree that they could be really boring. And I also do see the argument that these episodes are just bonus episodes, because that is a valid point. I know people are saying that's not a valid point, but I do think it is a valid point because they couldn't really film the final season yet. This was something they just wanted to have out right now during the spring because the final season would be starting in the summer, or I guess we thought the fall, but I guess summer. And so because my expectations of these episodes are lower, I guess I am a little more accepting of them, right? But if you want like real Walking Dead content, real like The Walking Dead standard episodes, I can see how you would be disappointed, because I also am a little disappointed with these episodes. They are a little boring. You know, like 17 wasn't as boring because it was The Walking Dead was back and it was really cool to see Maggie. 18 was a little boring. I did like the Daryl and Leah stuff, but it was a little boring. Even 19, that was my favorite episode, but it was a little boring. And then with 20, I was just kind of, I don't know, I think at that point, I just want to be with the main story again. I want to be just in the present and focusing on the story ahead. I just don't want to be in this place where we're getting all these bottle episodes, because it's kind of frustrating. And now going into episode 21, it seems like it's going to be the worst one here. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. I think everyone's criticism is valid, to be honest. And I really can't pick a side. And I'm not going to pick a side because some people are saying, oh, you're too weak, just pick a side. Stop trying to please everyone. But I'm being honest. Like, I actually can't pick a side in this because I see both sides of the argument. Like, yes, these episodes are boring. You know, episode 21 could be really boring and maybe just a bad episode. Maybe one of the worst episodes of The Walking Dead, literally. Maybe worse than the episode Swear, I think it was, with Tara and Heath. It could be worse than that one. But you also do have some good stuff, and it's also bonus content, right? Like, if you were to rate, say, The Walking Dead season 10, like excluding these 6 episodes, maybe you would give it like a 7, 8, 8.5 to 9 out of 10. I don't know, it depends. Obviously, a lot of people are gonna, I would be comfortable with like an 8 out of 10. I would rate The Walking Dead season 10. And by the way, I am still going to be reviewing The Walking Dead season 10. I'm just waiting for these 6 new episodes, then I'll review that. And yeah, but I think I would rate these 6 new episodes like a 5 or 6 out of 10. Like you know, they're average episodes. These episodes aren't as bad as World Beyond. Like, I'm actually a lot more excited watching these episodes than World Beyond, for sure. World Beyond, some of those episodes were really hard to get through, but I had to review them for the channel, and I was also interested in the story, and sometimes when we got that Rick stuff and we got little Easter eggs, it made it more exciting, and a lot of the stuff with Elizabeth Kublek, it was really cool. It's just, yeah, anyways, I'm not going to go off on a tangent there, but these 6 new episodes aren't amazing, but I would say they're just kind of average to good episodes, and some are great, like the Father Gabriel and Aaron episode, but some are probably going to be bad, like this episode coming up this Sunday. And then you also have Here's Negan. So I think it might average out to being like a 6 out of 10, right? 5 to 6 out of 10, maybe like a 6 out of 10, because Here's Negan would pull that rating up a lot, but also episode 21, if it's really bad, might drop that rating a lot. So yeah, I'm really interested in reading the comments here, because I've been trying to get a general like idea of how everyone is viewing these 6 episodes, and I can see it, but it's more reflective of like what the episode was about. You know, a lot of people didn't like last night's episode, but I am seeing people who did like it, and I hope that there's not a lot of arguing in the comments, but I imagine there's probably going to be. Just try keep it clean, try not to get into crazy fights, but this is kind of the thing right now with these episodes, and I imagine after this Sunday or Thursday, probably this Sunday, is because that's when most people watch it. That's where all the chatter online is. It's going to be pretty nuts. And yeah, I imagine The Walking Dead is going to be fine though, because the final season is going to be epic. And then we have Here's Negan the Sunday after. So it's just kind of getting through this. And I mean, it's just one episode. And honestly, I would prefer, like, it's more of a personal thing, but even if it's Carol doing something that I can't really get into because it could be spoilery, but I'm okay with that, because I'll just kind of, I don't know, I'll watch it. Honestly, I would watch Daryl washing the dishes. Like, if Daryl wanted to like wash the dishes and clean the house for like some kind of house party or something like that, like I'm down. I'll watch that. I just like watching The Walking Dead and being there. I understand that it could be boring, but for me, I'm watching it just to kind of live in it, you know what I mean? But I do get the criticisms. If everyone wants to say it's boring and like there was no point in writing that, then I also get that. I totally agree with that too. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video talking about all of this. Right now, I'm kind of like again, I can't really make a final decision on this because I want to be like honestly, for me, I want to be more in the camp that is like these episodes are just boring. It's hard to watch them. There's no point in watching them. And while I am there, I also want to watch them because it's just some stories like these mini stories, these like character development bonus episodes of The Walking Dead, so I am interested in them, right? So obviously I'm going to watch. So like that's why I'm kind of torn on it. That's why I can see both sides of the argument. Anyways, post your thoughts down below. Where are you on the scale of that? Are you more with me? You're kind of like down the middle a little bit, or do you think they're boring? Do you not like them, or do you actually really like these episodes? Post all your thoughts down below. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.